Yo, what's up? Fair use, what up? Welcome to the stream. Fair use, fair use, fair use. YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. All right. What I'm talking about today, it seems to be, this is nasty. Seems to be an uprising about, now everybody's upset about the damn El Salvador. What's these people name, man? Venezuelan gang being sent to El Salvador. You just can't make this up. It's you guys should really be ashamed of yourself. Democratic Party really is an enemy of the state, bro. You guys are so upset. It's a damn shame. You're so upset about what's happening to illegal migrants who've been violating the U.S. Nobody was upset. No judges were stopping anything when they were firing us because we didn't want to take that damn shot. When they wanted us to take the shot, and we were already working and all that shit, and it was like, take the shot or you're fired. No judges had a moral bone in their fucking body. There was nothing, no morals at all. Nobody gave two shits. Right? Same thing with these workers, right? They rehired back 24,000 of them, right? They wasn't doing that for the workers then. So why they care now, man? They care now because it's Trump. And we see that, man. I see that you care that the people got fired only because of who fired them. You know? And I think that's some sucker shit. Oh, shit. All right? Some sucker shit. But it happened. It passed, came, gone, and went. So I want to get into this here. So now it appears that they're making a big deal about this shit here, which really doesn't make any sense. All right? We're going to take a look at this. So you see those two words up there I got on the screen, right? Alien Enemy Act and predatory incursion. That is what was used to get these people up out of here, right? If you want to know if it was legal, I just did a stream on it last night. You could check it out. But yeah, it is legal because of the wording. All right, they were able to use the Alien Enemy Act because Trinidad was classified as a terrorist organization. And because they were classified as a terrorist organization, February 20th, 2025, they were able to use predatory incursion. They were able to use predatory incursion as the act that they committed to get them out of here. All right, that's predatory incursion. It's like they come over here to exploit, damage, cause havoc for a personal gain. Right, that's what they were doing. So they got him out of here. I think they said it was like wasn't used since like 1790 something or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter how old it is. It doesn't matter how old it is.
I'm Christine Frizzell. The Alien Enemies Act of 1798 had only been used 3 times previously in the history of this country. In the most recent instance, just after World War II, it involved the use of Japanese internment camps. long seen as a stain on this country's history. But President Donald Trump says it is needed at this moment, while a federal judge has ordered its usage to stop, at least for now. A remarkable video posted by the president of El Salvador, which he says shows the first 238 members of the Venezuelan criminal organization Tren de Aragua to be housed in his country's prison system for 1 year. The price tag, $6 million from the United States.
To expedite removals of Tren de Aragua.
Now, we're going to pause it right there because we need to talk about that. $6 million. I believe it's 261 criminals, right? But that's not all that they're taking. It's not all, right? If it were all, it would still be a hell of a deal. Why? Well, because it costs from $23,000 to, in our like cheapest fucking states, to $302,000 in our most expensive states to take care of one prisoner per year. Okay, so if we took care of one fucking prisoner for $307,000 and we had 261 of them, that would be $80 million, pop, per year. Just for 200 motherfuckers. That's just 2 housing areas. Bro, see, the thing is, Americans here, and I'm not saying that I'm the fucking businessman. I'm not a businessman. But one thing I do realize is that the majority of America aren't business-minded. Hence why 99% of the world's wealth is held by 1% of the fucking population. Because 99% of us aren't business-minded. What up, Pook? What up, Pook?
Baby, welcome to the party.
What up? What up? What's going on, Pop? You know, 6 million compared to 80 million, I mean, you know, it's a fucking no-brainer. You know what I mean? Would I rather pay $6 for this cigar or would I rather pay $80 for this cigar? It's a no-brainer, bro. But the way they're packaging this, the way they're, you know, propaganding this to us, man, propagating this to us is as if he's spending a whole lot of money and getting a little bit of shit back for it. If you see the way he moves with shit, nah, that's not what he do. We haven't been receiving shit from Europe or any of these people, and they've been taxing us like 200% on fucking tariffs, bro. 200%. What the fuck? And we haven't been taxing them on shit? Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Who has been running this fucking country? Who's been running this shit? It's embarrassing to say you're a fucking Democrat. I just want to let you know. If you're out mingling and shit, and it's nice and safe now because fucking Tren de Agua's not running the fuck around, and you tell somebody, you know, it's about to be summertime, it's about to be nice out, and you tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm a Democrat, man, you look fucking crazy, dog. Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit, I'm telling you. Because they embody everything that we voted against. It's like if you tell somebody you a Democrat, that's like saying, yeah, I like niggas dressed up like broads who like to fuck little kids in the bathroom. Like, bro, stop, bro. No, don't fucking say that shit. I'm telling you. You don't gotta listen to me though. So yeah, if we housed just that 261 inmates right there, it would cost the U.S. $80 million a year. And he's sending more. Tom Homan said that they're sending more. They don't care what the fuck the judge say. Fuck the judge. The judge could, you know what I'm saying, could kick rocks. I mean, what kind of judge is this, bro? What kind of judge is this? You're obviously not for America, bro. I could see if this was Americans and you be like, all right, no, man, listen, no. But these are motherfuckers from another country that came over here to do us harm and did do us harm. And you got their back like that? Like, yo, all of these judges need to be reevaluated, bro. These motherfuckers are crooked. They're not doing the right thing. They think they're above the law. They think they're next to the hand of God, bro. Yo, somebody need to give them a reality check, bro. They really need a reality check, bro. For real.
And other savage gangs like MS-13, which is equally vicious. I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798.
President Trump implementing a rarely used wartime law, he says, to defend the American people from an urgent threat.
What the Trump legal team is saying is that this transnational gang has infiltrated the Venezuelan government, and they're also invading our country. And if they're invading our country and they've invaded the Venezuelan government, the Trump legal team says they're a threat to national security.
That's a fact. So let me just show you something. Soros, Rockefellers, BlackRock, fellow globalists are behind the betrayal of America. That's a fact. They really want to see it fall, bro. And I really didn't know how many, like, it's crazy. Like, at a time like this, you really seeing who's the bad guy, bro. You're really seeing who's the bad guy. Yo, they're exposing the shit out, bro. We really see that these judges are the bad guys. We see these fucking Congress, these senators, everybody over there that's going against. How do you go against a guy who's getting rid of fucking criminals that are little girls and murdered people, bro? How are you going against the guy that's doing that? How are you going against the guy that's saying, yo, man, you can't tell little kids that it's okay to cut their penis off? How are you going against that? How are you for transgenders, drag queens performing and twerking in front of toddlers in school? How are you for that? They're really legit exposing who they are. Legit exposing who they are, bro. And that's why I say, like, yo, if you support that, I can't fuck with you, bro. My damn dad, he's a Democrat, man. Listen, man, we thanks for getting me here. I appreciate you, it's bringing me into the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, like, your beliefs, this old fried chicken Christian shit you got going on, that shit ain't working today. It's not working today, bro. The fact that you could give somebody proof. Yo, listen, this is proof that these guys here on this paper stole fucking $1 billion and was funding fucking transgender flies or some shit, I don't know, instead of delivering bags of rice to motherfuckers. Like, how could you get mad at them and tell them to no longer look? They exposed you. We're really seeing who the bad guy is, bro. And these niggas is bad guys. It's crazy.
In a lawsuit, the American Civil Liberties Union and Democracy Forward arguing the Alien Enemies Act cannot be used against nationals of a country, in this case Venezuela, with whom the United States is not at war.
Bullshit. There is a loophole, and they found a loophole. Right? You see that? Oh, you can't use it against what? Against nationalists that we're not at. Nigga, first of all, I did a live on this last night, but I'm going to show you right now why they're able to use it. Where the fuck did I put it at? Well, as you see right here, there's these two words, right? That's that Alien Enemies Act, 1798, right? The reason why they're able to use that, is because of this word right here. Predatory incursion. Predatory incursion is when somebody basically comes into the U.S. to do it harm, to profit off of gain, to like overrun it, to do their criminal organizations and operate their criminal organizations over here. That's why he was able to use predatory incursions, because he made Trinidad, MS-13, all of the cartels, the Sinaloa cartels, all these other fucking cartels, he made them terrorist organizations. So now that was the key part. That's why he did it. If you look at this cat, he thinks about 2-3 steps ahead. So by him doing that, and he did that February 20th, 2025. So by him making them terrorists February 20th, 2025, he was able to get them out of the country March, whatever that fucking date was that he got them out, which was pretty incredible and smart. That was smart as hell. But the thing is, you got this judge who's like, hey, turn the plane around. Dude, they're like, yo, my man, why you going hard for these motherfuckers? They ain't even Americans, bro. The nigga that's on that plane killed the chick, Laken Riley. You know, forgive me if I'm saying her name wrong. The motherfucker that's on that plane killed that girl, bro. And you want them to turn this fucking plane around and come back? That fucking judge need to get the shit smacked out of him, bro. That's some violation shit. Why are you going so hard for them cats? What you say? President Trump could deputize American citizens to apprehend money. To apprehend. Yo, like, bro. Arrest illegal aliens. Shit. Yo. Yo, that's actually bad. That's some fucking, you can get some bounty hunters to do that shit. If he did that, do you know how many motherfuckers would do that? You had regular civilians going to the border. These cats went to the border. It was assisting the border patrol and keeping the motherfucking migrants from coming through, bro. Yo, that would really bring a sense of pride and unity back to the country. But me personally, I wouldn't do it because I think people would go overboard with it. Niggas would be at restaurants. You know, if you don't like the service and shit, you gonna see Brad or fucking Becky dragging one of the motherfuckers out of the restaurant. Talking about making a citizen's arrest. Yeah, shit could get a little crazy. It could get a little crazy, man. But yeah, though. So that's. Oh, okay. Here you go. That's what I wanted to show you right here. Hold on. All right, good. I got it. All right. You know that bum ass judge he actually like wrote that shit up, bro. He actually took things to court. But this right here, I'm gonna show you. What is it at? Alien? Yeah, this is it. In this document right here. Let me see here. All right. Where are we at? Damn. Well, this right here is the act. An act respecting alien enemies type shit, right? All right. Okay. Here we go. My bad. So this is it right here. This is the original that you're about to see. All right. Just like when we go over the Diddy shit. Look at this, bro. So this guy, you got Orange County Jail, Valley. So all of these cats were in Texas, upstate New York, Texas, right? Versus Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem, Immigration Customs Enforcement, Mark Rubio, right? They actually said the proclamation is, I'm reading number 2. Hold on. This is what he said, number 2. The proclamation is expected to authorize immediate removal of non-citizens, right? And he says that it also contorts. You see this? He said it also contorts the plain language of the AEA. It does not contort the plain language of the AEA because of this word right here, predatory incursion, right? This is the word right here that they are able to do the shit under. All right. And as we go back over here, you'll see how smart this guy was on February 20th. Where we at? Right here. February 20th, 2025. Come on. Today, the Department of State announces the designation of Tren de Agua, Mara Salvatrucha, MS-13, Cartel de Sinaloa, Cartel Jalisco Nuevo Generation, whatever, Cartel Del Nostro, all these other motherfuckers, right? He designated them as foreign terrorist organizations, FTOs, right? And specifically designated global terrorists. So these cats, being that he did that, he was able to use that act, that, what is that shit? He was able to use this right here. So what Trump is smart, right? But Trump has he has the best and the brightest as his consultation. He literally asked, that's why he loves being around smart people. He's always bragging about how smart somebody is. He will ask that smart motherfucker, yo, can I do this? No, how can I do it? Is it possible in any way? And the smart motherfucker will say, well, yeah, you could use the AEA from 1798. And he's like, all right, well, how can I use that shit? He says you have to designate them as a global terrorist. And once there's a global terrorist on your fucking land, you could use the AEA Act and say that it was what? Predatory incursion. So, Trump, he's like, all right, make it happen. So they made it happen, right? Right here, designation of foreign terrorist organizations, right? The secretary is authorized to designate foreign terrorist organizations in accordance with this subsection, right? The organization is foreign organization. They're not from here, so they're foreign, right? The organization engages in terroristic activities, and they define what those activities are, right? And the terrorist activity, terrorism threatens the security of the United States nationals and or of national security. That's how he was able to get him out. But the fucking judge, who's fighting hard, he's going hard for these motherfuckers. He's going hard for them. He's like, well, I told you his basis now is that they disobeyed a direct order. That's his basis now. Well, I told you to land the plane, to turn the plane around, and you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you follow my order? You worried about somebody following your order? I thought you were worried about the motherfucking terrorists. Now it's about the order because he knows how you look fighting so hard for these damn terrorists, bro. Now he wants to know why didn't somebody listen to him and his... I already looked at this shit. They said that a verbal order does not supersede a written document because a verbal order could be misconstrued. Like when you play the telephone, You could say, "Oh, I thought you meant," or this, that, and the third. That's why they gotta write it, pass it, and then it's powerful. Then it has power. If a judge says, "Yo, man, don't take that flight in the air," right? But the document says that you could take illegal aliens in the air and take them back. Your word has no power. But, he's high on his horse. He think you should just fucking listen to him because he's a fucking judge. Man, fuck that motherfucker, man. That's how I feel about it. What's his name? What's old boy, the border czar? The border czar cat say, "Yo, I don't care what that judge say." He said, "I don't care what that judge say." Now, I like it. Tom Homan is with the smoke, but we gotta be smart because this motherfucker could hold you in contempt, bro. Because you are tiptoeing on his side of the playing field. You gotta remember that. You can't get emotional. If you notice Trump, he never gets emotional. The only time he got emotional was when he was sitting next to fucking Zelensky. And Zelensky was, raising his voice and acting disrespectful. So, you saw him shove him a little bit. But other than that, when he's talking to these people, he don't lose his fucking cool. You ever notice that? Because he already know what he gonna do. That was like at this job I used to work at, man. So a supervisor asked somebody to do something, they don't want to do it. The supervisor start getting mad like he want to fight. You want to keep this professional or you want to fight? Right? That's the motherfucker that doesn't know how to supervise. If you already know what you're gonna do, they disobey an order or you're arguing with them, you already know what you're gonna do. What's the sense of you riling yourself up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Soros. Yo, did you see Soros? Yo, I think I got it right here, man. Soros, he got everybody, bro. This nigga really, and his son is about to take over. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is Soros' son, the heir to the Soros name. You see him here. I don't know this chick's name. I think it might be Pelosi. I'm not sure. But you see him there. You see him with Biden, right? You see him here. I got another one of him with there goes Soros' son with Kamala, Barack punk ass, Schumer punk ass. You see this shit, bro? And there's another one of him with Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, the little wild ratchet ghetto ass broad. They just found out she took 16. She said she got $16,000 from this old white couple, right, down in Texas. The Republican that's running against her, he went there. He went to their residence. He said, "Yeah, I'm so-and-so. Just want to know that you're on record for giving $16,000 to Jasmine Crockett. I want to know if you were aware of that." They had no idea. So now we know where the money coming from. Because it's just like back in the day, they saw Nicky Barnes or Frank Lucas taking a picture with somebody. Come on, bro. If you taking a picture with one of them niggas, that's like you taking a picture with Bin Laden, bro. Or you taking a picture with Kim Jong-un. And you ain't the president or nobody. You just, how the fuck you get over there? Trump was the first president to step across the line in the fucking North Korea. The first. When he stepped across the line, the motherfucking camera started. Yo, they got so excited because it was a big ass moment. He ain't never invited nobody over that motherfucker. Not even Barack. And you know, everybody loved Barack, fucking queer ass. Everybody loved that motherfucker. He ain't even fight Barack. I don't even think Barack even went over there. Barack was such a plant, bro. Damn. We got, black people, we got fucking fooled by that nigga. Damn. And you know what? I was upset with black women because they were like, Kamala's black. Although there was proof saying that the bitch was not black, bro. She's Indian. It depends on what office she's running for. Because right before then, they said she was the first Indian American in fucking LA to run for something in LA. So now how the fuck you the first African American, bitch? You ain't black. Right? So, but when Barack was running, he's like, nah, man, Barack is black. They were like, he's from Kenya. He was like, yeah, Kenya's black. And he was like, nah, he's from Hawaii. He was like, he's fucking black though. Like, we ain't want to hear nothing else but this dude was black because he looked black. And that motherfucker was a Judas goat. A fucking Judas goat, bro. 8 years, he ain't did a fuck thing for them niggas in Chicago, bro. Them motherfuckers was still running down the block, cannoning each other to death, man. He ain't did shit for them niggas. Yo, if you tell a Democrat now, Trump did more for the country than Barack, they gonna go ape shit. Tell your grandmother or your grandfather that shit. Or your mama or your daddy. Tell them. Trump did more for black people than Barack. You want to see him have a meltdown? Say, oh, fuck you, me. He did more for the black people. He say, yo, bro. He stopped he stopped men from going in girls' bathrooms. He stopped little boys from playing in little girls' sports. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he stopped all that shit. That shit worked for black people too. Black, niggas got to get out of this handout shit, nigga. It's been going, wait, 400, how many fucking years? 500 years, however many years. Niggas, stop looking for a handout, man. Just get along with the group. That's how you're going to do better. You get along with the group. So what's this here? It's something I want to show you here. What is this? I didn't look at this yet, so we about to see this together. 23 seconds I looked at.
Tonight, a federal court seeking answers from the Trump administration as the White House mounts a vigorous defense of its mass deportation of undocumented migrants it says were charged with violent crimes, pushing back against a federal judge.
I would think without question, the most unlawful order that any district court judge has issued in our lifetimes.
Posting a cinematic, music-backed video of the operation, the White House touted the removal Saturday night of nearly 300 migrants. Officials said investigators determined these are violent members of Tren de Aragua and MS-13 gangs classified as foreign terrorists. The White House said the U.S. government paid El Salvador $6 million to detain the deportees.
We're not stopping. I don't care what the judges think. I don't care what the left thinks. We're
That's your man. That's your man.
That's it, Pop.
coming.
At issue whether the Trump administration complied with a federal judge's order to temporarily delay deportations, including whether any flights took off after the order was issued. The White House says it complied.
All of the planes that were subject to the written order, the judge's written order, took off before the order was entered. President Trump
invoked a 1798 law, the Alien Enemies Act, which does not require due process in wartime. However, the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela or El Salvador. Mr. Trump defended his approach.
That's an invasion. They invaded our country. So this isn't, in that sense, this is war.
In a separate deportation case, a Brown University professor of medicine with a valid visa was detained, then sent back to Lebanon. The Department of Homeland Security posted that Rasha Alawiya had admitted she attended a funeral for the leader of Hezbollah, considered a terrorist organization by the U.S., and said she supported him. Her removal called common sense security. Her attorney could not be reached. These actions come as new NBC News polling shows 44% say the country is on the right track, the highest.
So we got a chick. who attended the funeral. Bitch attended the funeral of some Hezbollah shit in Lebanon who we got beef with. And they thought she was supposed to stay. Yo, man, I'm just waiting for them to start kicking out these damn protesters that's waving flags out this motherfucker. My idea is, yo, when they protest, get you 10 buses, pull up, fill them 10 buses up, and take them shits to a tarmac and have that shit in fucking Gaza by 8 o'clock that night, or Mexico, or wherever the fuck they protesting for. You want to protest? Take your ass over there. Why are you disrupting the flow of traffic and causing chaos over this motherfucking tearing shit up for some other nation, waving their flag? These motherfuckers lucky. I ain't a motherfucking president or senator or some shit. I'd probably have the shortest fucking the shortest work period there, bro. Cause I ain't with that shit. You gotta go. You gotta go. Gotta go.
Called common sense security. Her attorney could not be reached. These actions come as new.
I would tell you something else. You know why we got all this shit going on? Honestly. There's been such a beef between black and white since fucking before civil rights. You know, the whites hated the niggas. The fucking whites and the blacks was fighting and killing each other. Right? Our back was turned. And while our back was turned, I'm gonna say Brad, you let fucking Mexicans, Indians, Asians, everybody. You let everybody. You let everybody in. Everybody have there was a time, I don't know if they still do it now, but I remember back in the day, everybody had a fucking parade in New York. Everybody. We had the Italian Day parade, the Irish parade, the fucking Polish parade, the Sri Lankan parade, the fucking Iraqi parade. Bro, what the fuck? Everybody having a parade in this motherfucker? Like, when you think about it, like, yo, me and you fighting so much, we ain't even thinking about the niggas coming in behind us. Now we look up, oh shit. We got terrorists in this motherfucker. Remember when 9/11 first happened? Who was back to back? Who was back to back? Who was ready to crash out on this fucking soil? Brad and Jamal. Brad and Tyrone. Blacks and whites. Say, yo, fuck that black and white shit. This nigga act up over here, we gonna fuck him up. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah. When shit go down, man, who we got? All that racism shit, bro, you gotta evolve your brain, bro. Evolve your fucking brain. Racism is a sign of a low IQ'd motherfucker. You gotta evolve your brain. We gotta stop fighting each other. Cause when shit was going left, whenever you seen a motherfucker get on some shit with a turban, whenever you seen it get on some shit with a turban, eyes was looking. You look over, you see Brad. Brad look over, you thinking, yeah, shit pop off. We on him. We fucking on him. We on him. But nobody fucking thinks of Brad doesn't control America. AIPAC, Israel control U.S. foreign policy. And being that you mentioned that, I heard I gotta find a fucking video. There's a video going around of Indians, and they was talking about how they was going to take over here. And they said they were going to come over here, they were going to learn and apply for a bunch of political positions and take over, nigga. And guess what? Who's the fucking yo? Brad is right next to us on the low income chart, bro. He right next to us. The only two stupid motherfuckers fighting each other. Yo, Hammer Time, what up? I didn't even see you. What's good? What's good, bro? Hammer Time. Yeah, man. The only two idiots fighting. All of the Indians is over this motherfucker. Becoming doctors and this and that and IT professionals and all of that shit. AI fucking professionals. All the Asians over here, AI professionals and politicians. They're fucking senators and shit out there in LA and all of that. You remember the FBI raided old girl in fucking in LA, the little Asian, the what the fuck was her name? The FBI raided her house. Oh shit. I was looking for her. I found some other shit. Oh. Yo. New York governor's Chinese spy. Look at this shit here. This bitch had a $4 million house. God damn. $4 million house. Oh shit.
We have a lot of confidence in our indictment are frankly perplexing, overly inflammatory. As you heard in court today, we're looking forward to the microphone. The defendants.
Who the fuck you talking to? You see these niggas? The nerve.
Exercising their right to a speedy trial as soon as they can. We have a lot of confidence in Chris and in Linda. Thank you.
And your name, sir?
I'm Seth Dushar. Thanks.
Come to the microphone.
Do you have any comments? Do you think that the charges are displeasing?
Yo, China really fucking with us, bro. China really fucking with us because I just saw Kash Patel, the new FBI cat. He just booked 2 dudes who was spying on our shit for China. This month, he just booked 2 cats. China, man, these motherfuckers here, bro. Damn, bro. And the fucking yeah, right here. Here it go right here. I clicked on that shit right away. Damn, that was luck. The fuck? Right here. FBI Director Kash Patel announces arrest of military personnel for bribery, theft, attempting to sell defense data and intelligence to motherfucking China. All right? These two bastards right here. Zhou, right? Fucking Dewan and Tian, right? Stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State, faces charges for allegedly conspiring to transmit national defense data to China. The other defendants, Li Tian, stationed with Zhu, whatever the fucking name is, and Ryu Dewan, a veteran, face charges for allegedly conspiring to commit bribery and stealing government property. Kash Patel been locking motherfuckers up since he been in office too. He been locking motherfuckers up, bro. You know, they could call him all kind of shit. I ain't gonna lie, he look a little fucking weird. This nigga do look weird. He look a little fucking weird. But, listen, man, he's working for the moment, bro. That's all you can ask. That's all you can fucking ask, bro. Just work for the moment, man. That's all you can ask. You can't ask for too much. Damn. Yo, dudes in the military, I was in the military too. I spazzed out a couple times when I was in there over some pussy. But I didn't have any guidance, man. You guys got fucking YouTube. Y'all got to stop spazzing out over these bitches, bro. U.S. airman accused of killing woman on South Dakota military base. You got to chill, bro. All right, so yeah, China's on some bullshit. We got so much to fucking worry about. It's not like, you could just be happy. Like, them days in the 80s is over. 80s without the crack, man. That's what I'm trying to live. That's what I'm trying to live like, but. And our biggest enemies is on fucking Capitol Hill and fucking circuit court judges and shit. That motherfucker is just like really disgusts me. Like, come on, man. Nigga want to block shit. Look at that. Oh, man. Let's see what Tom Holman.
Any media would question the president's ability to remove terrorists from this country.
But what do you say? What do you say to those who say you? What do you say to those who claim you're using a 200-year-old law to circumvent due process?
No law. It's not as old as the Constitution. We still pay attention to that, don't we?
But some would say this is.
How many more terrorists do you plan on deporting to El Salvador?
That, ladies and gentlemen, is an example of common sense. The U.S. Constitution is the oldest living legal document in our history as a country. And so when a leftist comes out and tries to make their argument all about how old the Alien Enemies Act is and why President Trump shouldn't be able to use.
I fucking hate Democrats, bro. They're like a broad that just don't want to listen to reason, bro. Just coming up, just talking about shit, bro. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Just trying to argue with you. Just trying to argue. You're like, man. You're like, bitch, I just came in from work, man. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what they like.
Use it. Remind them everything's based on the U.S. Constitution. Now, Tom Holman wasn't the only person to stick it to the media. Here's Stephen Miller doing the same thing to CNN.
So you called the judge's order just earlier today, quote, patently unlawful, end quote, and said that it was an assault on.
Yeah, man, that shit gonna remain. Yo, did you see the video I did? Yo, the shit on with Trump with the bricks shit. Yo, Trump is a funny motherfucker. Thanks to Trump, yeah, bro. Trump said, yo, as soon as I mentioned it, it was dead. He said they won't even talk about it no more. I told him, as soon as if you even talk about it, I'm putting 100% tariff on everything, everybody. And he was just like, oh. He said that brick shit is dead, bro. Ain't nobody even talked about that shit no more. What happened to all those motherfuckers? Brazil, Russia, what was the India, China, South Africa, and a whole slew of other motherfuckers joined. They was trying to, cause of that punk ass nigga Biden, bro, they was gonna pop on us. We were gonna be a third world country, bro. Yo, if that flunky bitch Kamala would have got in there, bro, Putin was laughing. You remember Putin was laughing? He says, I like her. She think everything funny. Yeah. They was lining us up. They was like, yo, man, if Kamala win that shit, I'm gonna go over there and just start punching Americans in the face. Watch them not do that. Like, yo, bro, they was gonna pop on us. Yo, this shit is like a real life movie. I was saying we need a motherfucking, what do they call those motherfuckers? The Marvel characters. What they called the motherfuckers, it was the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, whoever the fuck they called them. We needed them, the Avengers. I was like, yo, we need the Avengers out this bitch, bro, for real. Here come Trump. He said, yeah, all you niggas is fired. He said, all you niggas is fired. He picked everybody that got some bread that can't be bribed, right? He picked motherfuckers that got done dirty by the motherfuckers in the organization. Pete Hegseth got done dirty, right? They couldn't stand Matt Gaetz' ass because Matt Gaetz was just talking shit to all of them. He ain't give a fuck about none of them. He hired the fucking Avengers. Tom Holman, I think Tom Holman, Tom Holman, what's that rock monster nigga from the Fantastic Four? That's Tom Holman. Bro, Pete Hegseth, that's like Captain America. They came in and saved the fucking day, bro. They came in and saved the fucking day, bro. This trans shit was everywhere. They was robbing us left and right. This nigga fired the IRS, bro. IRS said, yo, we hiring 87,000 people. We gonna squeeze everything out of you bitches.
Give me your fucking money.
He's like, y'all niggas stay home. Don't even worry about it. It's over. Hell, yo, bro. They came in and saved the fucking day. And these dumbass fucking Democrats is talking about, oh, the price of coffee is going to rise up. He put the tariffs to people are going to have to pay for the... Nigga, they're robbing us. Would you rather stop them from robbing us, gain their respect, and get their fucking dollars, or you want to continue to let them fuck us so you can get $5 coffee? Yo, I was so mad at that bitch AOC for saying that. She said the price of coffee and avocados. Coffee and avocados. That's why you can't let bitches run shit, bro. You can't let them run shit, bro. Fucking, like, just the shit they be saying, it'll irritate you. And this fucking thing back here, this broad right here, this is something else I need them to do. Start cursing these bitches out. Stop letting them cut you off like they be punking these niggas.
Democracy itself. Does that mean that the administration is ignoring this order, and might you ignore future court orders that meet the criteria you laid out?
The President of the United States and his administration reserve all rights under the Constitution to conduct national security operations in defense of the United States. The Alien Enemies Act, which was passed into law by the founding generation of this country, men like John Adams, was written explicitly to give the President the authority to repel an alien invasion of the United States. That is not something that a district court judge has any authority whatsoever to interfere with, to enjoin, to restrict, or to restrain any way. You can read the law yourself. There's not one clause in that law that makes it subject to judicial review, let alone district court review.
Now let's understand something. This is a post that was put up by Daniel Baldwin on X. It's a screenshot of the response from Pam Bondi to the judge. Bondi highlights immediately, quote, "The court lacks the jurisdiction to interfere with Trump's national security and foreign affairs authority." They also say that Trump's role as commander-in-chief is not subject to judicial review or intervention. And so the argument that the White House is making is that the action that President Trump took over the weekend, first, protected because it was due to national security reasons. Secondly, it was a bilateral agreement with El Salvador, the United States of America, for those same national security reasons. And so their pushback continues to be, what district court judge possesses the authority to override that? He is the commander-in-chief at the end of the day. And here's Stephen Miller saying just that.
The lives of Jocelyn Nungaray or Laken Riley or anyone
the federal
else.
courts. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that what you said, there's a separation of powers. The judiciary exercises judgment and relief.
I don't speak for the White House. You are here to speak
I will
for
do.
You're here to speak for the White House.
I
just want you to answer that once.
I hate that shit. You know who else they do that shit to? That dude Scott Jennings, man. Them bitches on that CNN shit, they be cutting him off, talking over him, start playing the race card, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shut up with that shit. You know, I would come there with a fucking sign. Victim-free zone. Pick a struggle, bitch. Either you're a victim or you're fucking super smart and super paid and you're better than the fucking men or men around you. You can't be both at the same time in this fucking argument. Which one are you, bitch? Pick one.
Simple question.
I am.
Okay?
Ready?
It said a simple question, okay? The nerve of this bitch. The nerve of this bitch. Oh, my fucking lights went out. The nerve of this hoe. Bitch, you a news anchor. He work in the goddamn shit. What are you talking about? Do you see the fucking disrespect?
You're here to speak for the White House.
I
just want you to answer that one simple question.
I am. Ready? Here we go. Under a proper reading of the Constitution, district court judges provide relief to individual plaintiffs seeking relief. District court judges do not have the authority, as a general matter, to enjoin the functioning of the executive branch. But their authority is at its lowest point when the president is exercising his powers as commander-in-chief. And I asked you a question, you never answered it. Can a judge enjoin troop movements overseas? Can a district court judge enjoin troop movements overseas?
She don't fucking know.
Stephen,
yes or no?
I am not going to get into the...
Yeah. Bet you ain't, bitch.
Just say no, and then you'll know that I'm right.
This is a
Just
separate
say no,
question,
and you'll know that
Stephen.
I'm right.
Okay, we're not talking about other troops
The
overseas.
president,
I need to ask you about
It's
something
not.
else
The
that's
president
important.
issued a proclamation
Tell that bitch.
delineating in detail how the Venezuelan regime sent this gang, this terrorist organization, to our shores. And by the way, and I love being here, but all the outrage that we are seeing from the Democrat Party and from the corporate media, none of that outrage was expressed when little Jocelyn Nungaray was tortured and beaten to death. None of that outrage was expressed when our nation was flooded by illegal aliens.
Now, this quote on the screen sums up the problem really from the left. This includes the media, of course. If the Democrats want to argue in favor of turning a plane full of rapists, murderers, and gangsters back to the United States, that's a fight we are more than happy to take. I said that earlier in my video yesterday. This is from the White House press secretary.
Yeah, bro, why they going so hard for these niggas, bro? Like, they like criminals, bro. They like motherfuckers just like when they did that, what was that, the soft on crime shit, and then crime surged. They say, yo, you good as long as you only steal $999 worth of shit. You good. What happened? Niggas is running. Yo, I went in a Target like this was a few months ago. I ain't been to Target in that long. I went in a fucking Target, bro. In the men's section, the t-shirts and the drawers and the socks. Nigga, that shit is in a cage. I said, yo, Why is everything locked the fuck up? Everything was locked the fuck up, bro. The drawers? Niggas are stealing the drawers? Positive Journey. Keisha Frey.
Baby, welcome to the party. Fix it with that. Give me lit.
Yo, what up, your Positive Journey? Yeah, he's a real life Iron Man, bro. You ain't even fucking lying. Real life Iron Man. That shit is crazy. We needed these motherfuckers. They out there saving motherfuckers from they brought home some motherfuckers from space today. Yeah, Target, man, they locked up the drawers and the socks. The socks. I said, oh, this shit is bad. I gotta move out of here. I gotta leave this neighborhood. This Target's locking up shit? I said, well, goddamn, when I got to the register, I said, yo, man, is everything all right? Like, stuff been kind of bad lately? He's like, nah, today has been kind of busy. It's not that bad. I said, no. I mean, like, like I saw the underwear and shit locked up. He said, oh, yeah. I said, what? I said, oh, fucking heathens is around. Let me hurry up and get to my fucking car and get out of here. Niggas are stealing drawers. Because they were soft on motherfucking crime. They soft on terrorists, nigga. Like, you can't say that they're not terrorists now. They're terrorists. They filled out the documents. They said, all right, these niggas is legit terrorists now. And he wanted them to turn it. The motherfucker that raped that girl and killed all of them was on that plane. Was on that plane. Like, yo, somebody need to punch that nigga in his chest mad hard, bro. Yeah, punch him in the boom. That nigga almost had let him stop his shit, bro. How dare you do some shit like that? Nobody's saying nothing about that punk ass judge. And he's a punk. Did you see this motherfucker? What's this nigga's name? Where's he at? This fucking cunt of a man right here. Look at this bitch. Look at this nigga here. Get this nigga. Oh, I love to punch this motherfucker in his chest, bro. Wham! This motherfucker, he got a flat chest. This shit a crack. I cracked this motherfucker's breastbone. Oh shit. Yo, y'all used to play open chess back in the day in the hood. We used to play open chess, open neck, exit when oh shit. Exit was crazy. You walk through a door, you gotta say exit when you walk through the door. Niggas is just gonna pop on you. These were paramilitary combatants trained by CIA to invade our borders. They need to punch Biden in the chest too, bro. Yep. They let millions of motherfuckers come in here, bro. That's treasonous. The same thing Kash Patel is doing to them Chinese boys that was in the military who was selling secrets to the fucking China. They need to do that shit to Biden and Kamala, bro. Kamala literally scratched out what the fuck what's his name wrote and wrote some new shit to let these motherfuckers in. That bitch did that. She did that. She signed her name on that shit, bro. How you not in trouble? You can't tell me that you can't put 2 and 2 together and figure out that if you change those laws, those motherfuckers will be hopping the border. This man been in the fucking White House a little over 2 months, and their border crossings is down 96%. 96%. That's crazy. The pardons were counterfeit? Crazy. Crazy. What the fuck were we just looking at? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Everything counterfeit. These niggas stealing all kind of money. All kind of money. They got all kind of money, man. You couldn't give us nothing. Gave motherfuckers in North Carolina $750. $750, bro? Bitch getting $750,000 in LA to make sure there's water in the pipes. Fire break out, ain't no water in the pipes. Bitch, do you know what I would, nigga, I would sleep 3 hours a day for $750,000 a year, nigga. I'll go a whole year only sleeping 3 hours a day. I sleep about 5 now, 4 hours now. $750,000 a year? Real talk, they should be paying Trump $750,000 a year. That motherfucker doing his thing. Make sure the water in the pipe ain't no fucking water in the pipe.
Why are they trying to fight President Trump on this? This is a losing issue. Now, this next clip, this is the White House press secretary being questioned by Caitlin Collins on why didn't the Trump administration listen to the judge when he verbally said that the plane needed to turn around.
You keep talking about the judge's written order, which hit the docket Saturday night at about 7:26 p.m., but he issued a verbal order before that at about 6:45 and 6:48 p.m.
Man, fuck that nigga verbal order, bro. Verbal order, fuck his verbal order, bro. DocuSign with Biden. DocuSign when Biden. Oh, nah, bro. Say it ain't so. Are you serious? Or you just like, yo, that's crazy if they did that DocuSign shit. If they did the DocuSign, that's bananas. Oh, shit.
p.m. based on the court hearing, a verbal order from the bench. Does the White House feel the need to comply with a verbal order from this judge?
Again, as I said, all of the planes subject to the written order of this judge departed U.S. soil, U.S. territory before the judge's written order.
But what about the verbal order, which of course carries the same legal weight as a...
No, the fuck it don't, bitch. No, it don't. No, it don't. Oh, getting on my nerves. Oh, what's this? All right. Here we go. Where you guys at? Here we go. Does a judge oral directive override a written order? In general, judges' written order takes precedence over oral directives. In general, a judge's written order takes precedence over oral. Written orders, these are formalized and recorded in the court's office. Oral directives, while judges can issue oral directives during hearings or proceedings, these may not have the same legal weight as written orders unless they are subsequently formalized in writing. So, It was formalized in writing, right? But that was after the fucking planes was off, Pop. That was after the planes was off. Bro, 7:26 or whatever fucking 7, whatever time. Nigga, that plane was in the air. And ain't nobody turning the plane around for you, nigga, man. Get out of here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Clarity and enforcement. Written orders provide clarity and are easier to enforce. If there is a dispute over an oral directive, the written order will typically be the reference point, right? Court rules. Specific court rules and procedures may dictate how oral directives are treated, so it is essential to refer to those for particular cases. All right? So she keeps saying that shit. No, bitch. His written order don't mean nothing. And we ain't about to go back and forth about this nigga with these damn criminals. Nobody's shit that fucking blowing around, man. Fuck that.
Written order and said for the planes to turn around if they
about whether a verbal order carries the same weight as a legal order as a written order, and our lawyers are determined to ask and answer those questions in court. Sean.
And that's why I want to show you guys exactly what the media is saying. This is Ground News. You guys can check it out for yourself by going to ground.news/Devori. Now, we use this tool to produce the show. It shows you exactly what both sides are saying about all the stories that is in the media. And this one is no different. Trump administration faces legal scrutiny over deportations to El Salvador, right? And outlets on the left, they're very askew. Donald Trump ignoring court order is doomsday scenario. Legal analysts. Here's another one. Trump administration deports Venezuelan gang members despite court order. Here's one more. Trump defies court order, deports hundreds under 1798 wartime law and unprecedented legal overreach. Now, what's interesting is the individuals that were deported on that plane was not actually due to the 1798 wartime law, but they won't tell you that. And if we look at articles from the right, White House says deportation flights didn't defy judge's order. There's another one. These are the monsters. Trump admin deported over 250 gang members to El Salvador. And by the way, that's why Ground News has this blind spot tool that helps you see which stories are being disproportionately reported by one side of the political spectrum. And when you're thinking about President Trump deporting TDA gang members, pay attention to how MSDNC talks about it versus Fox News. And this is why I love Ground News, and you will too. So subscribe through my link at ground.news/Devori or download the mobile app and use offer code Devori for 40% off. Now, let me provide an example of how the media is still holding on to the term constitutional crisis. They're now applying it to this story. Hear it for yourself.
But the question of the hour, is a constitutional crisis now officially upon us? From the invocation of an 18th century law that was the basis for some of the darkest chapters in America's history, things like the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II, now being used to deport hundreds of people to the...
Now they're people, hundreds of people. Now they're just people. Would you like those people living on your block, lady?
Removal of an immigrant doctor here legally. Both moves, seemingly, from what we know at this hour, at the time in open defiance of court orders.
So speaking of court orders, Julie Kelly on X, she's actually at the hearing right now between the judge and the Department of Justice. And the only thing I really want to read to you guys that I find to be crazy. Now, I just want to share with you this post that she put up. The judge is now agitated that his verbal direction to return planes during the hearing is not considered controlling, meaning it's not actually needed to be adhered to until the official document was posted, which didn't happen until 7:30 p.m. The judge is now saying the Department of Justice should not have allowed any planes to take off on Saturday because the DOJ knew the judge was holding a hearing at 5 p.m. And the judge's first-minute order related only to the 5 illegal plaintiffs. The judge is saying that the Trump admin should not have...
Bossberg first-minute order related only to 5 illegal plaintiffs. So there was 200. There's 261 motherfuckers on there. And he want them to turn the plane around for 5 motherfuckers. Like, bro, come on, dog.
Have executed the president's order because he was going to hold a hearing and may have stopped the government from deporting under Alien Enemies Act. This is bat crazy. Would love to see the judge's comms with the ACLU before a lawsuit was filed Saturday morning. Let's just think about that for a second. The judge wanted the Department of Justice to not follow the orders from the commander-in-chief because of a hearing that would take place later in the day that maybe...
Yeah, he bugging the fuck out. I'd have did the same thing. If you think I'm gonna get on Trump's bad side, and I got to see this motherfucker all the time. I only got to see your monkey ass this one fucking time. Man, nigga, you gonna have the whole lot of call Trump yourself. Nigga, call him yourself and tell him, don't I'm not passing messages, nigga. Nah, no. You follow the order of your last supervisor, nigga. And my last supervisor was POTUS. This phone call shit, yo man, turn the plane around. Man, shut up, bro. No. Hello, there's static. I can't hear you. Click. That's how I'm gonna do this, motherfucker.
Or maybe not prevent the government from deporting these illegal aliens. Can someone please in the comments section make that make sense?
Criticism that the Alien Enemies Act has only been invoked 3 other times. They were all during times of war. Do you feel that you're using it appropriately right now?
Well, this is a time of war because Biden allowed millions of people, many of them criminals, many of them at the highest level. They emptied jails out. Other nations emptied their jails into the United States. That's an invasion. And these are criminals, many, many criminals, murderers, drug dealers at the highest level, drug lords, people from mental institutions. That's an invasion. They invaded our country. So this isn't, in that sense, this is war.
So I think it's very clear where the White House stands and how President Trump sees this entire issue. But what about the opposite side? They are arguing that these TDA gang members did not get their due process. And again,
due process. The fuck? Yo, bro. Due process, they're guilty. What do you mean due process? Due process for motherfucking ain't even got an ID, bro. You don't even got an ID. Who you giving due process for? Who? What's your fucking name? How can I prove this is you? I don't know who you are. Go back to where you came from, bro. That's it.
And that's why Democrats will lose, because majority of Americans will not relate to that point. Hear it for yourself.
But look, without due process, without them going before an immigration judge, without the White House telling us what crimes these people may have committed or whether or not their tattoos merely linked them to this gang, it's really hard to know. I'll even point out during the...
Yeah, no, bitch. No. I understand you don't know. You can't, like you... If there's a dude who's... If Trendaragua use a certain tattoo... You can't get that tattoo, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What will happen to you? Bikers can't even wear certain fucking patches or cuts, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't rock somebody else's shit. What are you talking about? You can't rock somebody else's shit. So it's a motherfucker walking around who ain't MS-13. He gonna get a tattoo to say MS-13, but he not. Come on, man. You stop sounding stupid, man.
Biden administration, they had a list of over...
Man, I was waiting for this fucking moment, man. Oh, I was waiting for this fucking moment. I couldn't wait for the first batch of motherfuckers to touch down in El Salvador. Oh, I couldn't wait. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, you motherfuckers, you wasn't expecting this shit, was you? Yeah, they got you. You niggas there. You buses, them the same buses I have pull up at them damn what do you call them shits? What's them shits, man? At them fucking protests. Yeah, I'd pack each one of those buses up with them protesters. And you want to protest for Gaza and all that? Nigga, you will be in Gaza in 10 hours, bitch. I'm gonna pick up, I'll bring 10 buses and pack them shits and get them niggas up out of here, man. Because what's the sense of you being here, bro? You here, you can protest, man. But I couldn't wait for them to get touchdown on this motherfucker here, man.
600 people they said may have connection to Trinidad and Aragua,
Yeah,
but they said,
bitch, put your head down, nigga. Oh, man.
some of these people may have simply been victims who had to pay this gang or get a tattoo in order to survive. It was really difficult to see who exactly in that group would have been a high-level crime.
This motherfucker got Michael Jordan tattooed on his neck. You saw that shit?
To survive. It was really difficult to see who exactly in
that motherfucker. What you doing with a Michael Jordan tattoo, bro? You know who the fuck Michael Jordan is, man.
That group would have been a high-level crime member. And that's exactly why the plaintiff's attorneys filed that lawsuit on Saturday to stop the deportations before these people could get due process.
This is so frustrating, okay? Because Americans do not care whether or not they are actual TDA gang members, okay? They're in the country illegally. Screw due process, get them out of here. That's exactly what the mindset is for most of Americans. And for the record, the White House press secretary came out today and clarified exactly who they are. And
yo, look at this shit. Look at this shit here. Ron DeSantis posted this. Ukraine officials released the kickback numbers they gave U.S. politicians. So wait a minute. So when what's that motherfucking name? So when Zelensky said he didn't get 50% of the money that the U.S. gave him, is this why? Is this why? Joe Biden got $92 million. Mitch McConnell got $89 million. Nancy Pelosi got 80. Hold the fuck up, bro. Hold up. What? Yo, that's crazy. Yo. That is fucking, what the hell is this? Niggas is destroying Teslas. People are fucking stupid, man. This nigga here. Doge canceled a 16-year-old monthly $11,000 payment to Michelle Obama for White House garden maintenance. $11,000 a month for 16 years. For garden, they was giving this bitch $11,000 a month. The garden was removed in 2017. Bro. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Shit, hold on.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's up, man? You all right?
Yeah. I was just calling because I realized that I didn't talk to you today, and I'm shit up on you.
Say that again?
I said I just realized that I did not call you today, so I called you to check up on you.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's what's up, man. Called me to check on you. Check on your old man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. You all right?
Yeah. I do the stream.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna answer your phone call though. You all right?
Yeah.
What's this 9? Are you going to bed soon?
Yeah. I have to work out though.
You got to work out. What you working out on today?
What's it called? I'm doing pull-up and weights.
Pull-ups and weights. My man. My man. Good shit. Proud of you with that.
Thank you.
All right, man. I'm hit you back when I'm off the stream.
Alright.
All right, man. Love you.
Let's do that.
All right. And my little man called me to check up on me, man. That's what's up, man.
And what crimes they have committed.
I would remind everybody in this room that Tren de Aragua is a foreign terrorist organization operating within the United States of America because the previous administration allowed them to invade our country. These are monsters who tortured, raped, and murdered a 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungre. They murdered 22-year-old nursing student Laken Riley. They led a multi-state sex trafficking operation involving smuggling women into the United States, holding them in stash houses in Louisiana, Florida, New Jersey, Texas, and Virginia, and forcing them into prostitution. They kidnapped and murdered a 33-year-old woman in Texas. They sexually and physically assaulted a woman and her daughter in Wisconsin. They conducted a mass shooting in Illinois. They peddled untraceable ghost guns across New York City, took over an Aurora, Colorado apartment complex where they kidnapped and tortured victims. And by the way, many of you in the mainstream media said that didn't happen. It turned out that it did. And because of the effective immigration policies of this administration, those foreign terrorists were detained and they are no longer operating on American soil. And we have President Trump to thank for that.
Yeah, so when she
Bro, that shit is crazy. Judges fighting to keep the motherfuckers here and give them due process. That's crazy. That judge, like, you know, like I'm gonna tell you what it really is, bro. Every now and then, certain niggas need to get beat up, bro. Because certain people move like can't shit happen. And it's normally people like judges or some cops, some officials, like people that are like well protected. Sometimes they get beside themselves, man. Sometimes they and you know, I ain't saying put niggas in hospitals, but sometimes they got, listen, it can happen, bro. You're getting up, you know, you say, oh, today I'm gonna go and have this hearing with Trump and yell at these niggas, and you step outside and a motherfucker smack the shit out of you, and you fucking fall up against your door. You wake up, nobody's there. Get in your car and go. Yeah, something like yo, in Mexico, they tied the mayor to the back of a pickup truck and drugged that nigga through the fucking streets. And it wasn't even the cartel. It was the regular fucking civilians. That nigga said he was gonna fix the roads or some shit, fix the streets or some shit, and do something for the farmers. Yo, the farmers are getting punked. The farmers can't fucking drag a goddamn cartel. They can't drag cartels down that motherfucker. But they could drag you. And they tied that motherfucker. I got one video with showing that shit, man. They tied that nigga to the back of a pickup truck. It was dragging his ass, bro. They ain't had no problem doing that shit. Everyone has had an ass whipping. They need something they never had before. They need something they never had before, bro. You know, you gotta respect but them niggas don't respect nobody. And you know, I was in law enforcement, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know every man deserves respect. You gotta respect. You gotta respect the next human being, bro. You don't know what he know or who he know. You know how many times I never forget one day I had about 5 trained boxers in my unit. I knew of like I think 3 of them. And I was like, damn, I got 3 boxers in this motherfucker. But there was 2 that I didn't know boxed. One was like this old Spanish dude. Like he wasn't old, but you know, he was like an old head. He stayed to himself, drank his fucking coffee, sat and watched TV, ain't bothering nobody, always respectful. And one day we were all talking about boxing and shit, and then this nigga came up. He's like, yeah, I used to box. And then he was like doing some shit, and I was like, oh shit, you box too? He was like, yeah, you know. I used to talk to them niggas, man. Yeah, I say, yo, what if I was an asshole? You know what I'm saying? And what if I was a bully and shit? And I challenged motherfucker because I used to do dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to do dumb shit. I used to do shit because it was a certain way you had to be and a certain way you had to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? I knew when a new nigga came in the unit, I knew that you had to make sure everybody followed all the rules to the fucking T. Because when it was time to lock in, that motherfucker was looking around to see who's listening to this motherfucker. Yeah, because if ain't nobody else listening to this motherfucker, why I'ma listen to him? Yeah, man. Like it's you know what I'm saying? You gotta move a certain way, man. You know, but above all, start off with respect. Start with respect. These motherfuckers don't respect nobody. That day, I bet you that bitch don't talk shit no more. You remember the judge? She was talking shit, and that nigga leaped over the damn. He leaped over. What do they call that shit? Wherever the fuck she sit at, whatever they call that shit. That nigga leaped over that shit, started whooping her ass, and the court officers couldn't get that nigga off of her. Yeah, I bet you she don't talk shit no more, man. Why would you talk shit? Because you know it can happen. You know it can happen now. So now you like, oh, let me be easy. You know, Mr. Johnson, you know, I'm sorry, but the way this shit is going, I'm gonna have to give you such and such and such. Instead of, yeah, so I'm gonna give you so and so, yeah, excuse me, I'm talking, sir. That nigga leaped over that motherfucker and was like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man, you gotta show respect to these motherfuckers. Pedro Agote. Shout out to you, brother, Pedro. Pedro followed the judge home after a fucking divorce trial. Judge violated him. Bad. Pedro Agote followed that nigga to his house. He went outside the court and sat in his car and waited. Followed that motherfucker home and blew his brains out in his driveway. Pedro Agote followed that nigga home. Boom, boom. I think he hit him like 5 times. Boom, 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 boom. He was on the run for 2 days. You know, they found him. They say he committed suicide. But why would you commit suicide after being on the run for 2 days? They just found the nigga in the woods? Nah, come on, man. We know better than that. We know better than that. But yeah, you gotta show respect to people, man. All right, so enough of that shit.
It's time for Seen and Unseen, where we reveal the stories behind the headlines. For that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. Raymond, the Democrats have never been so despised by the public. They seem to be.
How the Democrat? I told you. This is man. If you was a Democrat, just keep that shit to yourself, bro. And just on some. You know how many people? Where's it at? As of March 2025, Staff have counted 189 state legislators who have switched parties since 1994. These niggas have been Democrats since 1994. Number of state lawmakers who switched from Democrat to Republican, 91. Number of state lawmakers who switched from Republican to Democrat, 25. 91 switched from Democrat to Republican, bro. 26 senators and 65 state representatives switched to fucking Republican, bro. They don't, niggas don't want to be associated with that shit, bro. That's crazy. That says a lot. They don't want to be associated with you. They left. So I don't want nothing to do with them niggas. I'm going over there. Yo.
Be really just at wit's end.
Well, there's no leader. There's no coherent message. Though I guess they are trying to follow in Kamala's footsteps. Remember the word of the day we had here for a long time?
That. I missed
when
that.
Harris would repeat one word over and over. Well, I think this weekend the word of the day was moment. Here's a moment of Democratic leaders in the moment.
The strength that we have is in this moment.
There are a lot of people that are watching his leadership in this moment. This is the moment.
I think about what's happening, in this moment.
What's important is that we meet this moment.
And which Democrats are actually going to stand up against Elon Musk and Donald Trump in this moment?
Well, versus what other moment?
Bro.
Are they going to be fighting?
Well, look, they need to find a new writer in this moment.
Extraneous words.
And
I
leader.
hate extraneous words.
I know. Well, they're sticking to the script, though. They're trying to find a message, Laura.
Sam just said, we know that you hate extraneous words. Thank you, Sam. All right, Raymond, you went out to ask voters who they see as the Democrat leader.
Yeah.
And, well, these were the answers.
Who is the leader of the Democratic Party?
Couldn't tell you anymore. Nancy Pelosi or, the head of the
Nancy just had the hip done. She's like 85.
Yeah.
And indicative, and it also is
Biden.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, I have no clue who Biden.
Healing.
Oh, shit. America has found the next target to clown. Oh, my God. It's the Democratic Party. The Democrats. Oh, shit. The fucking Democrats, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Healer. Nothing wrong with me.
You got no answers.
What are we talking about? Jasmine Crockett, maybe.
I'm trying to get clarification. Look at.
I don't think they have a leader right now.
I think they need one. They don't have one. They're lost.
They don't.
They're lost. They're dying on hills that they shouldn't be.
That is an insightful
Very
comment.
smart
Dying on
man.
hills they shouldn't be. But, did you see the refugee from 2024? Tim Walz showed up in Iowa for this coping session with Democrats there. Watch. Keep your hands.
Democratic officials should hear the primal scream that's coming from America is do something, damn it. This is wrong.
Do something. Do something the American people want done.
to do.
Look, they've tried everything. Unfortunately, they're on the side of keeping Venezuelan gangsters in the country.
Trans?
And maddening.
So happy we could talk about trans and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because before, you can't say trans. I mean, you can say trans, but only if you're praising them and saying how strong and brave they are. You fucking freakazoid weirdos. You fucking nasty bastards. You nasty bastards. Perverts, man. They're fucking perverts. All of them trans dudes who turn from a guy to a girl, they try to fuck straight people, bro. They're all perverts. There was a new one, too, as a matter of fact, who just got arrested for some pervert shit, man.
Policies. They don't want to cut government waste. They don't want to give the American people a fighting chance. They've got to find a coherent message. I like the idea of a
two
counterparty.
parties. Yeah.
You need that balance, and we don't have it now. But there was a moment over the weekend,
Very
Laura,
negative, Raymond, very negative.
very negative. I bet you didn't see this. This was overlooked, but it was revealing. The president was on the tarmac, and, well, the Secret Service might have to be called a couple of times. Watch.
President, walk us through the tariffs.
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned.
That bitch thought that shit was funny. They on her ass, though. They on her ass. Trump like, bitch, you know who the fuck I am, bitch? Oh, they gonna get you.
You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
He said she just made television tonight. It's on, bitch. They on you.
She just became a big story tonight. Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
I love how he does that, right?
Yeah, well, from the look on his face, I thought for a minute she was on her way to Guantanamo.
Pretty cool, though.
Yes, he was, but they were under the surface. You could see. Now, there are reports. We don't know this. These are unconfirmed. That this is an NPR report.
Yeah, it is.
So some are saying, well, it's personal. I have to tell you, I've never seen a reporter.
It's a NPR reporter who's actually an activist. Yeah, they already done hunted the bitch down. They found her motherfucking social media and all that shit. She had to make her shit private. They was on her ass.
Hit a subject with a boom mic. It was probably the wind, but
Yeah.
I'll bet the Secret Service is making
Don't cut us. Don't cut our funding. Boom. In the face.
Illegal immigrants, boom.
But I think he didn't miss a beat.
Oh no, he
Right?
he stared her down. Oh, that was a tough moment. I
It's
have
like,
to
wait,
say.
what do you always say? It's a slow burn.
Yeah, the
It was
slow
kinda-
burn. There was look, but there's disrespect all over the place. Did you see the American Idol contestant the other
Oh,
day? I
missed
mean, I hate to
that.
jump to
Somehow
pop
missed
culture.
it.
This Canadian girl, Sophie Powers' audition was a complete assault. Watch.
Karens, shut the up. Vegans, shut the up. Babies, shut the up. Everyone needs to shut the up. Laundry, shut the up. War, shut the up. Dinosaurs, shut the up. Everyone needs to shut the up. Traffic, shut the up. People, shut the up. Groceries, shut the up. Everyone needs to shut the up.
Now,
catchy.
it's not catchy, Laura.
Pants
if you
on the
want to
ground,
win,
pants
if
on the
you want to
ground.
win American Idol, you can't say
was obviously
shut the
a push.
F up. And here's the other tell for this girl. If you're trying to be the American Idol, it would help if you're American. She's Canadian. So, but they toss her out. And good riddance, I say. You know what I say to her? Shut the up.
I never watch those shows anymore.
Well, but
I did a while
but
ago.
people are. They've kind of come and gone.
Have they
but
had a lot of big stars emerge from these in the recent years?
Lionel Richie and Carrie Underwood.
Oh, Richie. He was like 1970. All right, Raymond, thank you as always, and happy St.
Happy
Patty's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day, an Italian, by the way.
All
he
right.
was.
Very
St.
good.
Patrick
That's
was
right.
an Italian. Remember that.
All right. Okay. The Italians always have to make that point.
Okay.
That's it for us tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Who would have ever thought we'd be going through this shit here? This nigga dirty too. Fucking Democrats, bro. They done busted this nigga extorting people. All right, so they hired back 24,500 motherfuckers, right? All right. The issue with hiring back the 24,000 motherfuckers is this. All of the people that they hired back was where the fucking fraud was. So the logic is to stop fraud, waste, and abuse, to stop losing money, you have to stop spending money. So the people who were operating in those organizations where they were funneling the money and all of that shit, when you stop it, where are those motherfuckers at work they're gonna go? They're fired. So how the hell am I supposed to stop fraud, waste, and abuse, and you sending billions of dollars for fucking gay rabbits and shit? How am I supposed to stop that, but still be paying the motherfuckers working in the organization that was letting the shit go down. Why am I still paying them? So now they done hired back these almost 25,000 motherfuckers. And I don't think it's gonna be for long. All right. Yeah, it's sad motherfuckers lost their job. But you know what? When motherfuckers lost their job because they want to take that damn vaccine bullshit, ain't nobody give a fuck, bro. Ain't nobody give a fuck, bro. I had to take that jab. Pause, ayo. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was fucked up. It was fucked up. It felt like somebody kicked me in my balls, bro. I'm like, yo, if this shit's supposed to stop, like the cold and all that shit, why do my nuts hurt? That, like, if I caught COVID, my nuts wouldn't fucking hurt. I had COVID like twice. That, my nuts didn't hurt when I had COVID. So why, when I get the vaccine, my nuts hurt? What was that shit doing to me? I had to go to work. I had bills. December 11th. Never fucking forget, bro. December 11th. I was on my way to work, right? Because I took one. You're supposed to get it 3 weeks in between each other. I said, fuck that. I'm going back when they fucking bother me about it. 3 months passed. December 11th, I'm going to fucking work, and the captain called me, right? She said, well, I'll never forget. I forgot her fucking name, though. But it was this little West Indian captain. She said, Wes, how you doing? You on your way to work? I said, yeah, Cap, I'm on my way to work. She said, listen, did you get the shot yet? Nah, I ain't get it yet, Cap. She said, all right, I'm just letting you know that they ordered me to take your shield and ID when you come in and you can't work today. I said, fuck. I said, all right. Went to fucking CVS or some shit, man. And I was trying to pay one of them motherfuckers too. I said, yo, look, man, listen, B. I really don't want to take that shit, I mean. He says, little Asian dude, no. I said, this nigga, man. Bro, that shit was so fucked up, bro. And now it's coming out. Oh, yeah, the shit was just a fucking gag. It was a money grab, all that bullshit.
Trump administration reinstating 24,500 fire workers after a court order. The Trump administration in court filings has, for the first time, acknowledged that it fired nearly 25,000 recently. Agencies were working to bring all of them back after a judge ruled that they're...
Do it matter if they were recently hired? I shut the shit down, bro. I shut it down. I killed it. So yeah, those motherfuckers work there. They ain't working there tomorrow.
Terminations were likely illegal. The court filings made in Baltimore, Maryland, a federal court late yesterday included statements from officials at 18 agencies, all of whom said the reinstated probationary workers were being placed on administrative leave, at least temporarily. The mass filings as part of President Trump's broader purge of the federal workforce were widely reported, but the court filings are the first full accounting of the terminations by the administrations. Most of the agencies said that they had fired a few hundred workers. The Treasury Department, for example, terminated about 7,600 people. The Department of Agriculture, about 5,700.
All right. Department of Agriculture, right? Fired all those motherfuckers, right? The Department of Agriculture let's see. USDA OIG investigative team uncovered and stopped an $11.5 million fraud scheme leading to the successful prosecution of all 7 defendants. Okay? So why are you hiring those motherfuckers back, bro? That's why I fucking canceled it. I canceled it because they had a fraud scheme. $11.5 million fraud scheme, bro. That's why I fucking fired those motherfuckers. Farm, right? She's gonna say something about look at this shit. It would be challenging to find another piece of recent federal legislation so blatantly subservient to special interests and wasteful taxpayers' money than the massive $867 billion farm bill passed by Congress in December. Handouts to the agricultural industry have been a staple in federal policy. Farm subsidies are sold to the public as crucial supports to keep struggling families. In fact, more than 80% of all farm subsidies go to the largest 20% of producers. Only a tiny percentage of total spending benefits small family-operated farms since 2008. 6,000 entities have collected more than $1 million in farm subsidies. Top 10 recipients receive an average of $18.2 million. Right? About 2015, whatever, hold on. All of these places that they fucking fired was where the was coming from, bro. All that shit right here that they fired, that's where the fucking fraud was coming from. Right? Top 10 recipients received $18.2 million. Half the money, several $billion from the biggest farm program went to farmers with a household incomes over $146,000. In the U.S., the median household income was $56,000. So you giving motherfuckers money that make $146,000, but people that make $56,000, they just made that 56. Like, fuck it. This is why they fired these bastards. Right? Subsidies constitute massive redistribution. Many richest Americans, including 50 billionaires, according to farms, collect farm subsidies. Billionaires collecting farm subsidies. Billionaires. They open this shit back up. They hired these motherfuckers back, man. Like, shit is crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Health and Human Services more than 3,200, according to those court filings. The U.S. District Judge on March 13th said the mass firings of probationary workers that began last month violated regulations.
Now the Department of Health, the Health and Hospital motherfuckers, annually, fraud, waste, and abuse costs U.S. taxpayers over $100 billion annually. Annually. Every year, over 100 bill, 100 bill, 100 bill, 100 bill, 100 bill. Yo, I never knew we had so much fucking money. Oh, we got so much fucking money, bro. Look at this shit. $100 billion annually. Look at this shit here. See, one thing I keep saying, the U.S., 99% of us aren't business minded. That's why 1% hold the majority of fucking money. That's why there is a 1%. Right? National healthcare fraud enforcement action results in 193 defendants charged and over $2.75 billion in false claims. So if there's over $2.75 billion in false claims, shut this shit down, bro. Shut this shit down. Right? 193 defendants, including 76 doctors, nurse practitioners, and other licensed medical professionals. These are the motherfuckers who just call you in there and they'll fucking charge your insurance and all of this shit, man. They close that shit down, bro. Fuck them. Close it down. It's fraud. And it's the doctors and nurse practitioners and everybody else who's frauding the motherfuckers. Stealing our money, bro. But they want to hire them back. I just don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make like you. It's almost to the point where you gotta have a low IQ to be a fucking Democrat, bro. After seeing all of this shit, you still rocking with them?
Governing the mass layoffs of federal employees and ordered them to be reinstated pending further litigation. Probationary workers typically have less than 1 year of service in their current roles, although some are longtime federal employees. The judge's ruling came in a lawsuit by 19 Democrat-led states in Washington, D.C., who said the mass firings would trigger a spike in unemployment claims and greater demand for social services.
Bro, what about when niggas had to take the shot? They didn't care about fucking unemployment rates and the homeless rate going up then, and the demand for services going up then. They didn't give a fuck.
Provided by states. The Office of Maryland Attorney General Anthony Brown, which is spearheading this lawsuit, did not immediately respond to a press for comment by Reuters today. The Trump administration has appealed the judge's decision and yesterday asked a Richmond, Virginia-based appeals court to pause that ruling pending the outcome of the case. Hours before the judge issued his ruling, a federal judge in San Francisco had ordered that probationary workers be reinstated at 6 agencies, including 5 also covered by the judge's order and the U.S. Department of Defense.
Just fucking retarded shit. Yo, I'm about to break out, man. I gotta call my son back before he go to bed and shit. It's always a pleasure. Yo, Pookie, my man, Positive Journey, Hammer Time, Funk, everybody, thank y'all for pulling up. I appreciate you. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.